You are watching 2+ Nevada, and I am so excited to have Alli Villines joining us this afternoon. And Alli, you are so multifaceted. I can't just say that you're an author because you are an entrepreneur. You have Alli Marie Marketing. You have founded your own nonprofit. She Means Business. But now we are having Alli on the show this afternoon to talk about your new book, Born to Be, and talk to me about what this book is about.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for having me. I'm thrilled to share about the book because you're right. There's so many ways that I'm connected in this community. In the book, I'm really excited to kind of encompass all of it. Born to Be is really a book that helps you kind of rewrite the narratives that hold you back. Talk about those limiting capabilities that maybe we put on ourselves. Maybe the things that you feel and you classify yourself to be born to be is something that you can actually challenge yourself and encourage yourself to be a little bit bigger, dream a little bit bigger, think of yourself in a larger light. So the whole book kind of navigates, what really do you feel to your core you were born to be? Not successful, not wealthy, not, one role in your life that's career driven. Because what happens when you get there and you're like, now what? So, the book encourages you, like, maybe instead of thinking, oh, I should be successful, think about how can I be that? Can I be more of a leader? Can I be, more connected to my community? Maybe instead of you thinking, oh, I need to climb the corporate ladder, it's maybe I want to fall back in love with things I'm passionate about. Maybe I want to, really excite myself and learn a new hobby. And so it's encouraging the reader to take a deep dive. And that's kind of shared through my experiences too. It goes through everything of being, successful at a young age, being a woman in her 20s, being somebody that goes through burnout, imposter syndrome, being on platforms where you're like, how the heck did I get here? But I'm here and rising with confidence. And so I hope that through my stories and my experiences, it can kind of be a platform to allow other people to feel heard and seen. And my main goal would be that I could put words to a lot of times how people feel, because we internalize a lot and we don't talk about a lot of those things.
Absolutely. It makes me so proud, if I can say that. I hope you don't mind me saying that. It makes me so proud to see a young woman just owning it and killing it.
Thank you.
Because I remember, when I was first starting out right after graduation, or like, let's say the 10 years after graduating college, having that quarter life crisis where I really and truly, like, I was working and I was going towards the goal.
Yep.
But then I was also letting some other goals of mine by the wayside, being a wife, being a mom, the other thing, like I was solely focused on one thing. And that's what this is allowing women to do, is understand you can figure it out.
And they can live at the same time and exist at the same time. We talk a lot about like duality of life, where it's like grief and healing happen at the same time. Stepping into a role of a mom or a wife happen at the same time of maybe getting a successful career path, finally there for you, finally hitting that corporate ladder, finally, achieving your goals. You don't clock in or clock out of things that are important. You allow it to live at the same time.
And living multiple, I say platforms, but living multiple lives, if you will, makes you better at each of those lives.
Yes, absolutely. And they actually all kind of tie in together. I think as humans, we classify different things we're involved with, and we're like, oh, that's our work hat. Those are our work friends. Oh, this is me as a mom, and it's like, whoa, like we can, be a caring human in every capacity. We can be a leader in every capacity, whether that's home, whether that's at work. I think that's an important thing to understand, because you can get so discouraged if one role of your life is not working out, but the other, you just feel like you're succeeding at. And I know for me that it talks about that in the book, because I felt professionally I was at a high and personally I was at a low. And you're like, whoa, how do you aesthetically balance the two? I almost felt like a fraud. And so we talk about that because that's relatable, but we don't talk about that enough. And so I'm hoping that this can also welcome those conversations.
It is so relatable that you sold out of your book.
Yes, we had a pre-sale event last weekend and we sold out. And so this is the one copy right now, but what we're encouraging community members to do is purchase online, because you can order on Amazon or Barnes & Noble and we have full stock there. But in person, we sold out, which is very, very exciting. And so thank you to this community.
But that also speaks to the fact that you are on point, on message to something that female professionals out there, like you tapped into it, you hit it.
Thank you.
And thank you for acknowledging that women are feeling all these feels and putting a voice to it and putting a person to it and telling people you are born to be.
Yes, and figuring out what that looks like for you. I can't wait to also hear what people think they were born to be, because I know when I was writing this, I'm like, is it radiant, resilient, dynamic? Like, you come up with all these ideas of words and exceptional, and you're like, wow, I really was born to do that or born to be that. And then I'm going to be born to be something else in the next season, and I can't wait to see what that is.
Well, Alli, okay, so let's tell people how to get this book online right now. You said Barnes & Noble.
Yep, and Amazon. So we're live on both of those sites. And then if you head to the Born to Be website, we also have a list of promotional events, possible book signings that we've got coming up in the future, and ways that you can get your hand on the book. But I would recommend, start with the digital platforms of ordering online. And we've got a hard copy and a paperback option.
And what is the Born to Be website?
So that is going to be it's borntobe.com. And so you can check that out. And it's got everything also if you'd like to connect with me personally and have me maybe come to your group and speak about the book, or speak a little bit more on a certain chapter in the book. So once you look through the table of contents, you'll kind of see the subject matter.
Perfect. Alli, thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
You're watching 2+ U Nevada.